Greetings ladies and gentlefish, and welcome to this replay in the Russian Tier 7 medium tank, the KV-13. This is a Tier 8 game, so we're in the middle of the pack. It's an assault game, and we are here on Karelia. We are on the attacking team, and I do generally speaking prefer to be on the attacking team. Well, I guess it depends on the map, but often I prefer to be on the attacking team. So I say D4, I'm going there. D4, as if you've watched my other videos where I'm in a medium tank or a light tank and attacking this map, I think D4 is one of the, if not the, most important spot on this map for the attacking team, or for either team. If the attackers can get a guy in there, they can spot lots of the enemy team, you can get fire support from tank destroyers that inevitably camp on the hill at G7, and from your artillery. You can just do so much. Now, when you're trying to get yourself into that position, you want to be a little bit careful. You could just rush across with the... Oh, that was stupid, that was a rock. You could rush across, taking the shortest route possible, but there's a lot of terrain and cover that you can use to mask your approach. Ooh, VK. And I think that you should use to mask your approach. The other thing to be careful of is that you do not want to just sit out... Oh, bounce that shot. In the open of that field, if someone damaged my engine. If someone comes across there to deal with you, your priority is making it safe to this side where you cannot get shot from the enemy team that are camped up on their ridgeline. Well, not camped, but that are up on their ridge, around their base and around their spawn. So I did not want to just engage that VK out in the middle of an open field, despite the fact that in a one-on-one engagement, a VK is no match for a KV-13. The 3601H, that is. There's the VK, and trying to see if I have a shot, but there's rocks in the way. I don't really want to move out that far in order to engage him, but I'm also conscious, that's better, I'm also conscious that if I try and get some spots off now, that that VK could just shoot me in the bum. And bum shots tend to knock your engine out quite a lot in this tank, and I've already used my repair kit repairing the engine once. I don't have it to do it again. So I'm now moving to D4 itself, and I'm going to try and spot some people from this ridgeline. And I have a tank destroyer in support. That'll do. It's one of those things where you want to be a little bit map aware. You know, if you're going to do something like this, think about it. Do we have any artillery? No. Okay. Is there anybody in a position who is likely going to be able to give me fire support? Well, in this case, there's a tank destroyer behind me. Yes, cool. I can still do this. If there weren't, then this would be a rather dubious move. And I would not recommend it. To make it even better, it's a top tier tank destroyer, so he should be able to give me some very effective fire support. Now, we're winning this 3-1. We've lost a 3601H, but in return, we've killed a 3601H, Churchill 7, and an STA-1. I've got shots on the flank of this Carnarvon, which I'm going to take advantage of. But here you're seeing, I mean, the accuracy on this gun is not great, but it's still good enough to put shots into the big fat side of that guy, which is nice. He's on 458. He should really be moving somewhere where I can no longer shoot him, because I'm just taking him apart at the moment. Oh, that one bounced. That was unlucky. If he's just going to sit there, I'm going to keep plugging away at his side. That one hit him in the back side, whatever, of the turret, and one more shot should finish him off. And the Comet picks up that kill. Oh, well, never mind. I got a good amount of damage into a higher tier heavy tank there. I can't really complain too much. Trying to see if I can get shots onto this T-43. Indeed I can. There we go. Nice damage roll, and someone else takes him out. And we're winning 7 kills to 3, 8 kills to 3. This is looking like it's going to be a fairly convincing win. 8 kills to 4, although never write the enemy team off. Ever. You know, I've seen the most ridiculous comebacks. I've been involved in some of the most ridiculous comebacks on both sides. So let's not count our chickens before they're hatched. So I'm thinking about popping my head back up there, but I really don't want to risk it. There's quite a few chaps over there, and I just think it would be a slightly dubious choice. So instead, I come around here to try and give this Comet some direct assistance. Now, our AMX AC-48 manages to help him out by taking out the T-28 prototype, but he's now fighting a T-32, and he is no match for a T-32, certainly not frontally. And so I'm going to see if I can give him some help. Now, I don't have effective shots on him. The side armour of the turret of a T-32, sorry about that, is pretty respectable. Oh, and there's a T-150 as well. That Comet's in trouble. But that T-32 takes a big old hit, so he's now a one-shot. Alas, the T-150 nails the Comet. Alright, so there's these two heavy tanks. Let's see what we can do about them. I've taken a little bit of damage, but not a huge amount. Someone tried to get a shot into me there by the look of it, but it missed. T-150 has taken damage, so he has less than 300 health left, so the T-150 is now a two-shot kill, and the T-32 is a one-shot. There's also a T-69 up there. Okay, I have clean shots into the T-69, so let's take them. There's one. And two. He takes a big old hit there. And then he runs away, which is entirely sensible. Brave, brave Sir Robin that he is. T-32 is also pegging it, and the T-150 is over there as well, so I'm going to see if I can molest these guys in the rear, which sounds horrible, in a nice way, with an 85mm gun. No, that really doesn't sound good. So I take out that T-32, I get a little bit lucky with my shot there that it hits, but I manage to take him out. That T-69 gets killed by our VK, 4502, and I'm going after this T-150. Someone gets a hit into him, probably the VK again, for quite a nice amount of damage, and I polish the chap off for kill number 2. And there's only a Tiger and a Super Pershing remaining now. And they're both by the base, the enemy base, so we're going to go back there. In fact, we spotted the Tiger earlier on. And again, you can see this tank has reasonable mobility. It's not the most mobile tank in the world, but the mobility is fairly respectable. Tiger 1, have a shot on the move there, it misses, surprising absolutely nobody in the world ever. I'm just trying to see if we can finish these guys off. Tiger 1, well, I could kill him in one shot, but more likely it'll take 2. Super Pershing, not sure. Going around this side, so approaching them from a direction that they don't currently have anyone to worry about. And Tiger 1, yep, one shot into him leaves him on 24 health. And someone else gets the kill. Super Pershing is on very little health. I managed to finish him off. And that was the game. And that ended up getting me first class mastery. It also got me a mark of excellence in this tank. I only ever got one mark of excellence. I didn't play enough games in it to pick up any more. But I got a mark of excellence. It's one of only 2 tanks that I actually have a mark of excellence on. In order to pick one of those up, you need to play a tank a lot. And since they did it, I haven't really properly ground out many tanks. So, anyway, there we go. I hope you guys enjoyed that game. If you did, please feel free to catch some of my other videos and or subscribe to my channel. And I wish you very happy hunting on that battlefield. Ciao, ciao.